Welcome back to the Biblical Entrepreneur. I'm your host, Hector Alvarez, and this is our sixth episode. Today, we're going to be exploring something pretty revolutionary and something that's actually been in plain sight for over 2,000 years. Most entrepreneurs continue to chase success through worldly strategies, not realizing that there's something really simple out there. It's not found in the Harvard Business Review or the Silicon Valley think tank. It's found in six simple lines that were actually taught to us directly from Jesus. The Lord's Prayer, which is found in Matthew 6, 9 through 13, and it reads, Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. Let's break that down so you can understand each line and how it transforms your business strategy. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. This foundational line reshapes your entire business mindset from when you recognize that God is the source of all your success, and it literally changes everything within your business. Your role now goes from an owner to a steward, your talents from personal achievements to divine gifts, your business from a profit center to a kingdom instrument. I challenge you, before every business meeting, take 60 seconds to acknowledge God's sovereignty. Declare that every talent, connection, opportunity is His gift. This simple practice will revolutionize your entire decision-making process. Now, why not take a prayer? Speak this out loud. God, I recognize that every talent, every resource, every connection is a gift from you. This business isn't my kingdom. This is your kingdom operating through me. I'm not the hero of this story. I'm your instrument of transformation. And you may ask, why does this matter? Because in those 60 seconds, those simple 60 seconds, you're doing something great, something truly revolutionary. In those 60 seconds, you're executing a spiritual surgery that removes the cancerous tumor of self-glorification, replacing your ego's throne with God's sovereignty leadership. This momentary pause recalibrates your entrepreneurial compass, shifting from personal gain to kingdom impact, transforming your why from profit to purpose. By acknowledging God's supremacy, you're essentially downloading heaven's strategic playbook, replacing human limitations and supernatural wisdom and supernatural possibilities. These 60 seconds actually convert a mundane corporate ritual into a prophetic moment where boardroom tables become altars and business strategies become divine assignments. This isn't optional. This is your new operational protocol. Are you ready to lead differently? Are you ready to build beyond profit and into an actual true purpose? Your 60 seconds start right now. So let's look at the next line. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Aligning your business with God's kingdom. So let's see, listen very closely, because what I'm about to share will disrupt everything you've been taught about business success. When Jesus taught his disciples to pray, your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven, he wasn't offering a spiritual platitude. He was providing the most revolutionary business strategy that I've personally ever encountered. Imagine your business as more than a money-making machine. Imagine it as a living, breathing ecosystem where divine principles don't just influence, but they completely redesign how you operate. This isn't about adding a Christian veneer to your existing model. This is about total transformation. This line provides your operational framework, such as in heaven, there's perfect harmony, not competition. There's radical generosity, there's no scarcity. There's complete restoration, and there's no exploitation. You implement this simply by paying fair wages and supporting families with dignity. You're creating an environment where every employee is valued as God's image bearer. You're sustaining practices that are through God's honor, creating truth and ethics. You're investing in community development, especially in underserved areas. Your business becomes a bridge between what is and what could be, a true living testimony of God's transformative power. Give us this day our daily bread. In these 7 simple words, Jesus unveils a revolutionary paradigm for business economics that challenges our divine modern fixation with accumulation and control. While today's business world preaches the gospel of stockpiling resources, dominating markets, and building corporate empires, Christ presents us with a profoundly different model, one anchored in daily trust and divine provision. Consider the miraculous story of the Israelites in the wilderness. God could have easily carpeted the desert floor with a year's supply of manna, yet He chose to provide it fresh each and every single morning. This wasn't merely about sustenance, this was about a masterful method and a lesson in divine economics that remains startlingly relevant even in today's day. Look at the genius of this model. Each morning, the Israelites woke to find exactly what they needed. No more, no less. Those who gathered too much found it spoiled by the next day anyway, while those who gathered little had enough. This wasn't just about survival, it wasn't that type of a strategy. It was a MBA in God's program, literally in the desert, teaching principles that would later challenge and change our modern assumptions about business success. This line revolutionizes your approach to business economics. Like the Israelites receiving daily manna, it teaches us to trust God's consistent provision. Operate from abundance, not scarcity. You're going to be practicing faithful stewardship. You're going to maintain peace during uncertainty. When financial stress hits, remember it's not primarily a money problem, but a faith opportunity. This mindset helps you maintain strategic patience during market downturns. You're able to seek innovative solutions instead of quick fixes. You stay true to the kingdom principles under all types of pressure. This shift from fear-based to faith-based financial management doesn't just change your stress levels, it transforms your entire business strategy. You move from a reactive survival mode to proactive kingdom building. Your decisions become less about preservation and more about purpose. Your focus shifts from what you might lose to what God can actually give you and accomplish through His business strategies. This is your divine economics, the most business schools don't even teach you, but it's the foundation of a truly successful business in kingdom entrepreneurship. So, when Jesus says, forgive us our debts, as we also forgive our debtors, in the Lord's Prayer, it wasn't just a spiritual advice. He was revealing a powerful strategy that truly transforms. In today's business world, we're constantly told to be aggressive, to pursue every debt, to fight every dispute, to do it to the point where you're just going at it, and you're not supposed to show any weakness. But I've learned something different. Forgiveness isn't a weakness. It's literally one of your most powerful business tools. This line provides a transformative approach to business relationships. Forgiveness isn't weakness. It transforms every day. It transforms conflicts from literal fights and disputes into partnerships. It creates opportunities where litigation may have been once. It releases your business from all types of bitterness and paralysis. It builds a lasting value in actual true relationships. Think about Joseph in Egypt. He had every right to exact revenge on his brothers. But instead, his forgiveness transformed a family feud into a nation-saving partnership. That's the kind of transformation that becomes possible when you understand that forgiveness isn't just a spiritual practice. It's a strategic business principle that can revolutionize your entire enterprise. In my business, I've seen this play out in many ways. I approach disagreements with empathy, seeking to understand the other party's perspective. This fosters mutual beneficial resolutions that preserve our relationships and avoid costly litigation. I've actively promoted culture of understanding and forgiveness within my organization. We encourage open communication, active listening, and willingness to acknowledge and address mistakes. This creates a more positive and productive work environment where employees feel valued and truly empowered. I strive to view competitors and challenging clients as opportunities for growth. I learn from their strengths. I identify areas for importance and improvement within myself, and I seek to build mutually beneficial relationships. This approach has led to innovative partnerships and valuable insights. Holding on to resentment and bitterness consumes valuable energy and hinders progress. By choosing forgiveness, I release myself from the negativity that can paralyze decision making and limit my potential. This allows me to focus on building positive relationships, fostering trust, and creating a more fulfilling and successful business. By choosing forgiveness over litigation, I've transformed potential lawsuits into partnerships instead of escalating conflicts that focused on understanding the root causes of the issues and seeking mutual beneficial solutions. This approach has not only preserved valuable relationships, but it has also opened doors for many new collaborations and many unexpected growth factors. The Lord's Prayer, with its plea, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, profoundly resonates with me as an entrepreneur. It acknowledges the constant internal struggle against the temptations that inevitably rise in business. For me, this translates into a commitment to be ethical, to have unwavering integrity, to be conscious of every effort that I have within my business. And it truly reflects my own values within God's holy kingdom. This final line serves as a very ethical compass, which helps you maintain integrity when no one is watching. You resist short-term gains that compromise values. You build systems of accountability. You seek wisdom from godly counsel. In my own business, this has meant, I believe in cultivating a strong moral compass that adheres to my values, even when faced with temptation of personal gain or shortcuts that could compromise my integrity. I prioritize long-term success over short-term gains. This means resisting the temptation to cut corners, engage in unethical practices, or compromise my own values for immediate profit. Implementing systems that actually account for everything, such as regular audits or transparent reporting, helps me maintain ethical standards and prevents the erosion of integrity within my organization. I seek guidance from mentors and advisors who share my values and provide wise counsel. They help me navigate ethical dilemmas, resist temptation, and make sound decisions that align with my principles. These principles, deeply rooted in the Lord's Prayer, provide a robust framework for building a truly ethical and sustainable business. They remind us that true success extends far beyond financial gain. It's about building a business that reflects my values, prioritizes long-term sustainability, and contributes positively to society. By adhering to these principles, I can cultivate a strong reputation for ethical conduct. I build trust with my customers and stakeholders, and I create fulfilling and rewarding business that aligns with my personal and spiritual values. So, as we close today's episode, I want to leave you with a challenge. This week, I want you to take one deliberate step towards building a more kingdom-centered business. I want you to choose one area that can help you to be transformed. Perhaps it's your customer service. Maybe this week you're going to select one customer, go above and beyond for them. Show them what God's love looks like in an action by exceeding their expectations and showing genuine care for their needs. Maybe it could be in your marketing. Take a look, at a new strategy. Ask yourself, does it reflect God's truth and transparency, or is it solely focused on profits? Find ways to authentically communicate your values and God-given mission. Or it could be an employee relationship. Make time this week to truly connect with one of your team members. Listen to their heart, understand their challenges, and offer sincere encouragement and support. Whatever area you choose, apply the divine principles we've discussed today. Let God, be God. Let Him guide your decisions. Stand firm in all of your integrity. Serve others wholeheartedly. Trust in His provision. Then watch. Watch as God multiplies your impact beyond your own imagination. Watch as new doors open, relationships grow deeper, and your business flourishes in unexpected ways. But most importantly, watch how this transformation touches your own life. How your joy grows, how your anxiety fades, and how your path aligns more closely with God's true purpose. You now hold in your hands the most powerful business framework ever given, the Lord's Prayer. Let's remember how each line transforms your business. When you pray, "Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name," you're acknowledging God as the true source of all success. With your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. You're aligning your business with God's perfect will, making service and kingdom impact your priority. Through Give Us Today Our Daily Bread, you're choosing to trust in God's daily provision, operating from His abundance rather than the worldly scarcity. By praying, "Forgive us our debts as we have also forgiven others," You're embracing forgiveness as a powerful force that builds stronger business relationships and opens new doors. And with lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one, you're seeking God's wisdom to maintain your integrity in every business decision. This isn't just another business strategy, it's your divine roadmap. It's your guide to building an enterprise that reflects God's values, serves His purpose, and brings glory to His name. Today is your day to turn faith into action and experience how the Lord's Prayer can revolutionize your business journey. Remember, you're not just building a business, you're building God's kingdom. Your enterprise is meant to be powerful, an instrument of His love, justice, and transformation in this world. Now go forth and build something extraordinary. Until next time, this is Hector Alvarez, the Biblical Entrepreneur, and may your work be worship and your business always be a blessing. God bless you all. Thank you. Good night.